We're here in the heart of Africa in Blantyre, Malawi with these little guys. Say hi. Hey!
We're here at nursery school and it's through One Feeds Two and the meals that you guys donate that actually help these guys with their breakfast. So every morning they get porridge and it helps them come to school and get the education they need.
We're just heading out to our first school. We've just arrived in Malawi. It's about an hour and a bit drive into the countryside, so there's not a huge amount of development around there. We've been told that kids apparently walk up to 2 hours to school, which is unbelievable.
I'm just excited to kind of see the impact these feeding programs are actually having at ground level on these children's lives and just see what their day-to-day life is really like.
Here in Southern Africa, Southern Malawi, we experience hunger. So school feeding, it helps because these kids, these learners, they just wake up, take a bath without eating. So with the introduction of school feeding, it helps because these learners, they eat here at school. The kids start to come at around 6:30, 7 o'clock, they start eating porridge, receiving porridge. After eating the porridge, they listen to their teachers attentively just because they are full enough.
Really, what we've done is we've seen the impact that these feeding programs have, and really not only does it get children into school where they have access to food, but they also have access to education. A major thing is it actually enables these children to play with other children, which is really what children should be doing. Basic things like a hot meal and education is probably something that every child should have access to.
Some of the volunteers that we've met along this journey in these few days have just been amazing individuals. So these are people who don't get paid. They may get a meal. Often they're going hungry themselves, but they're coming in putting kids first. One lady in particular struck me with this pretty awesome story where she's been doing it for a couple of years now, and she doesn't even have kids at this school, but she walks 2 hours every day, 5 days a week to serve these kids their one meal of the day, which is just amazing. It's been awesome working with One Feeds Two, and particularly Owen, who has been our kind of chaperone for this trip and helped us organise the trip from months out to now on the ground in Malawi.
I'd just like to say a huge thank you to the team at Mindful Chef, all your customers and suppliers for the support to One Feeds Two. You've been an amazing partner for the years that we've been together. It's been wonderful to bring you here to Malawi, to see the incredible impact that you've had with children's lives that impacts, and their ability to access education, the path that will give them to a better life, but also the impact that has on the wider community, their families and the country as a whole.
You can just tell from Owen's passion. I mean, he's a volunteer. He's one of the founders of One Feeds Two, but he's a volunteer. He does this alongside his other job. There's a consistent theme throughout this, which is everyone you're meeting in this world is quite a special human being, and they go above and beyond.
I would encourage a lot of companies like Mindful Chef to help One Feeds Two in helping Mary's Meals feed more children. Knowing a lot of children in Malawi, they require these meals every day, every school day, to enable them to go further in life so that they can finish their education and be better citizens.
So we're just finishing up in Malawi, where we've had the most incredible time visiting the children, seeing the schools and the feeding programs. I've never smiled so much. They brought so much joy and happiness to this trip. The situation's very real, but the way that these guys deal with it every day is they just get involved and they just crack on with daily life.
You're making a massive difference, and from the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much.